What's up guys, G-Man Fishing, and today, so I have not been able to get a bunch of content out because I've had like school going on, because I'm in 7th grade and have been having a bunch of homework. But for one, I want to thank y'all. Thank you so much for 27 subscribers. I know it's not anything crazy like, oh thanks, we're 100,000 away from a million, but I want to thank y'all for 27 subscribers. And today we are going to do my kayak crate that I take out on the water on my kayak. So I just ordered a GoPro 2 nights ago, and it's gonna be here in 4 days. So my next upload is gonna be on Thursday or Friday, and I'll do a big announcement with that. And today I'm just doing a little video on what's on my kayak cart right here and what I take out on the water as far as like tackle wise. So let's get into it. So first, I made this rod holder out of PVC pipe right here, and I just wanted at a little angle, and right now I'm just keeping my net in there. And I just got this for my birthday, and I really like it so far. Haven't used it yet, but I like it. And basically what I did is I got a little piece of PVC, spray painted it black, and then there's actually electrical tape, black electrical tape. My electrical tape skills are obviously top notch, but so yeah, there's electrical tape. I spray painted it black, and my kayak colors are like, my kayak's like blue, bright orange like this, and black. So I just found blue zip ties that I couldn't find clear ones, and I just did this mod and I really like it so far. I've not been able to take it on the water yet, but so on the top I have this opening and closing thing right here, but I just put a piece of, my parents use like carpet to spray paint a bunch of stuff, and I just cut a little piece with a razor blade or whatever you call them, and just cut a piece. And I found this piece because it kind of looks a little cool. It has white and then it has black right here. I don't know, it's the coolest one I can find. And so basically I put a compass right here and like a pocket knife and pliers, just quick stuff I can just reach behind and grab off this tray. And yes, I do bring compass out on the water because sometimes I'm fishing big lakes and I go out far to good spots and I need to know which way is home, so I take my compass and just start paddling that way, or I take my GPS. So let's open it. So this opens and closed by zip ties right here. And so first off, I always bring a fillet knife with me, and this is just in case my dad gave it to me. And then I bring a, I would call this a fillet knife, but another knife with me. And then on top of that, a pocket knife. I know I bring a few knives with me, but that's me. And then the thing that is like the first thing I ever bring when I went kayaking was this 911 emergency bag. So for one, it's a little zip bag that just zips on the top, opens and shut, and then I attached a Swiss Army knife to it that just has like tweezers, toothpick, another knife, but whatever, I love knives. And inside of it, it has a Neosporin. It has mint containers that are full of band-aids. So like, there's band-aids in here, and there's band-aids like stacked in here. So always bring those because I tend to always find myself hooking my finger or anything and it bleeds, and I am touching fish and don't want that to get infected. And then also, since I'm on the water, I'll bring some Dramamine just in case I start like feeling my stomach getting upset. So that's the first thing. And also, when I'm out on the water, I love to keep my tackle all organized so I know where it's all at. So, the next thing is I got my little spinnerbait box. It's a Plano. And right now I don't have all my spinnerbaits, but it basically just has like these where you like take, this is a buzz bait, but you take it and you place it in one of those slots. And so like I got a bunch of spinnerbaits here. Just random spinnerbaits and buzz baits in here. It's mainly for spinnerbaits, but I found I can just put buzz baits in it also. And then I take my like drop shot little tackle box. It's just full of drop shots and basically saltwater, like bigger weights, like that I'll be drop shotting like the ocean or something. I mean, I still use those big ones to drop shot. Just throw them on like a wacky rig. And then next I have sort of my hook box. It has a bunch of like different hooks. I got jig heads. I got a lot of jig heads. I need to stock up on like hooks and stuff. Like I got a whole wad right here of just jig heads. And then I have other jig heads. Got a bunch of swivels and big swivels for salt water, and then more smaller swivels. I'm out of all the circle hooks. I also have my homemade beer bottle lures. If you haven't seen that video, please watch that video. I will much appreciate it. And then I also have like big saltwater hooks in here. Like I won't take this hook bass fishing because there's no reason to. Because this like so thick and so big, this like no reason. And then in here I have a football jig pack. So the football jig, it's a Strike King. But the football jig looks like this with a trailer on it. And I found these to be more cheaper. It's a little pack at Walmart like this, and there's two of the craws in there. I find these to be cheaper at Walmart than you go buying a football jig and this. So what I do is I just buy these, a little Strike King football jig, and the action on this is actually really good. So that's also what's in here. I got some leaders, just saltwater leaders. I got a swim bait. Let's see, I have just a hook and a cleaning cloth. Nothing too excited in here, exciting in here, but just stuff that's what you need out on the water. And then so in the next tackle box, I have this kind of my miscellaneous tackle box. So in this tackle box, it's just a bunch of like bobbers and random stuff that I have. Like here's another one of those leaders for sharks. Yeah, shark leader. I got some random frisky frogs in here. I got a pencil bobber from Bass Pro Shops right here. I got a whole bunch of just regular bobbers. See another one more. And then I have my saltwater spider weight in here. I love these. Love to use these when I go saltwater fishing. I have little nail clippers in here because they're great on cutting nails. I have like random curly tail worms, which are my favorite baits. I have these random, whatever you want to call them. And then I just have a skirt that I put on a jig. Then I just keep a napkin, latex gloves, and then you can probably guess it, another leader, except this one's for redfish. So yeah, I do a bunch of saltwater fishing, or I did do a bunch of saltwater fishing, so just prepare to go saltwater fishing. And then I have these Strike King Super Toads, and I think I'm gonna do a challenge video on this. Basically, I'll just Texas rig them. I think they might be like saltwater toads, I don't know what they're supposed to imitate, but they can smell. So yeah, that's what's in this tackle box. Then, next tackle box is probably my favorite tackle box. So in here, first off, let me get this out of the way. I have just a bunch of weights, bullet weights. I have like topwater frogs, crankbaits, lipless crankbaits. And I will real quick go through that. But if you have not seen the video where I go through my tackle box, it's like my second video and it has the most views out of all of them, please click that one. And again, all support's appreciated. So this is actually what came in the football jig. It's just a crawl. I decided to Texas rig it, and it's great action. I slayed a good one on this right here. This exact color. It's like black and blue with like glitter in it. Really cool bait. And this is my favorite color of curly tail worms, except the tail on it was bit off. I don't know why I still have it, but it's right here. Then I have more just worms. I like this color for like a wacky rig on a drop shot. Then I have some Berkeley Havoc power baits, like fluke style. Then I have my bluegill bait, my #1 favorite bluegill bait. And yes, I bluegill fish. Tee hee hee, I mean, so funny, but I think it's pretty fun. So it is this color, and it's mini tails. They are the red glitter. It's like red glitter right here, and white tail. And what I'll do is I'll cut the white tail just so there's like this much white tail showing, and then the bluegill come right up, and you let your line in there 5 seconds in the water at the secret creek that I got on our property, and I'm telling you, these right here are the go-to. So that's those. And then I have more topwater frogs, but these are just 3 I have right here. They're just sitting in here. Like I said, this is not all my tackle, it's just enough to get me by. Then I got this big rattle trap, and got another one. Basically more like crankbaits, rooster tails, more mini lipless crankbaits. Sexy shad color is a great color for this time of year. More crankbaits, lipless crankbaits. So yeah, it's what's in this tackle box. And then this tackle box is my grub box. So this grub box is like perfect. It has like all the little grubs in every color that you'll want. There's not much to it. I mean, just has little grubs. There's regular ones like this, and then I have some pre-rigged. Got more like this color. Got every color with every whatever you call them, jig head. And then like I have some of these fluffy ones. They're like all fluff and they're crazy in the water. Got a bunch of those in this little tackle box that I have hang around. So then this one, I just got this tackle box for my birthday. My mother made this tackle box, and I'm telling you, the best birthday gift ever. So, for one, it's a nice tackle box. And then inside, she completely loaded it, like all that I'd need. Like, I can take this one box and be fishing off of a boat for like 1 or 2 days straight and have no problem. So I will go over everything in this in another video, but basically a rundown. It has a bunch of, like, I don't know if y'all can see, but like frogs, crankbaits, lipless crankbaits, like rooster tails, grubs, jig heads, swivels, clips, poppers, pencil poppers, spoons, soft plastics, craws, grubs, everything you can think of. This right here has it. And so next video, I will actually be going over this tackle box right here. Here's a close-up. I'll be going over everything inside of this tackle box. So yeah. And this is just a crate empty. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's a little longer video, but if you do, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.